Welcome.
Hey, and welcome to another episode of Sith King and Sonic. Also, but you can call us by abbreviation, the SS.
No.
This has no negative connotations, and I can guarantee you that no one has ever used that in a bad light before and...
Super
Excuse me?
salty.
Excuse me? I'm being told that that is the name of the Nazi death squad. Let us pick a different name. Okay.
I'm suddenly thinking of Superman if his hope symbol was two S's and everyone was like,
There was a Nazi Superman.
Oh,
and,
well, there you go. Man. Anyway,
Okay,
we are the Rambling Reviewers.
Sith King and Sonic.
Booyah.
Booyah.
Yaboo.
Oh,
Anyway. So today, we will be reviewing a movie we saw a while ago.
yeah, a while ago. One of Pixar's movies. It was received quite well.
Yeah.
But...
I mean, I still liked it.
It was okay.
You know, yeah.
It just had some problems.
Yeah, it did, especially compared to what we were expecting from the trailers and so forth.
Yes.
The name of the movie is...
Toy Story 3.
No.
Bug's Life.
No.
WALL-E.
No.
Cars 2.
Toy Story 0, no.
Toy Story -1. It's about where the toys have taken over the Earth.
I have no idea how that works. No, it's Brave.
Yeah, it's
Pixar's Brave.
One of their first movies I think it's their first movie actually starring normal humans.
Yeah, I mean, Incredibles was super-powered humans.
Okay,
but,
wait. Up had normal humans.
That's true. But many of their movies do not have humans. This is the first movie starring Scottish people.
And sadly, it did not have Scotty in the movie.
No, it didn't.
That would have been awesome. Okay, granted he's dead, but...
That would make it more awesome!
Zombie Scotty!
Do you ever see that Duke things or Ask Ninja? I have to show that sometime.
Yeah, I've seen
It
Ask a
involves
Ninja.
Don Knotts coming back from the dead to do something to you.
Oh, well. But sadly, it has neither zombie Don Knotts or Montgomery Scott.
Yeah. Alright.
By the way, did you know that the guy who played Montgomery Scott actually only had 3 fingers on one hand because he lost 2 of them on storming the beach on D-Day?
Did they ever make a note of that in the actual show?
No, they usually used editing to cover it up.
See, I totally would have done an episode where he loses 3 fingers due to some crazy explosion in the...
No, he has 3 fingers. He doesn't...
No, I'm saying though, I would have gotten
He
him...
lost 2, not 3.
Oh, sorry. He would have had him lose whatever.
Yeah, but... Okay, wait. Considering a warp core is a matter-antimatter explosion, you would lose more than 3 fingers. You would lose, everything.
What if it was like steam and some of it shot out into only his fingers?
If it badly burned those fingers.
Yeah, badly burned those fingers.
But we're talking about the Brave Scottish movie.
Yes.
It's been a while ago.
As opposed to the cowardly Scottish movie.
Okay, so it's been a while.
So it's the first Pixar movie that stars a badass princess.
Yes.
Throwing aside standard princess tropes.
It's about it's been a little while, so I might not remember the plot exactly. It's about how she comes to the planet Earth, which is covered in junk, only to be romanced by...
Not quite.
Okay, so it's about how she's a cowboy doll, and she...
Not quite.
She's a lawyer in a small town on Route 66,
and also a car.
Okay, so no.
No.
She's princess of an ant hive, and...
No.
Wait, do ants have hives?
Hills.
Yeah, ant hill.
Yeah.
Colony.
Colony, yeah.
Okay,
Why did they build hills?
let's see. Which one was it?
Do you seriously not remember?
No, I do remember.
Okay.
I'm just trying for comedic effect.
Well, at the point where I'm confused, I think you've taken the joke as far as it can go.
Okay, but
so
it's about a Scottish princess.
Yeah,
I'm
not even gonna try.
Yeah, me either. I have terrible Scottish. I mix it with Irish and pirate.
Yeah, it's easy to do.
Yeah, but
Scottish princess who's gonna be betrothed to some guy she doesn't like.
But she's an action princess.
She's
She
an action
likes
princess.
firing arrows, and she likes riding horses. And you know the drill. You've seen this princess before in like a dozen incarnations.
I don't know. I've only seen it a few times, really.
Okay, well, still, I've seen it a lot.
The classic princess outnumbers the action by a fair degree.
Yeah, but in recent years, it's been the classic princess has been, I won't say dead and buried, but it's not exactly that common anymore.
So yeah.
Like
Pushed aside, deconstructed.
Yeah, I mean modern princess stories tend to be more along the lines of Brave. The heroine is an actual person, not just a giggling bimbo. Oh, don't laugh. You know exactly that I'm saying truth. Okay, look, I mean, we've gone a long way since the days of Snow White, where she
was more than a bimbo, but yeah, she was not much to her.
Yeah,
she was like the placeholder for the main character almost, compared to how lively the characters of today are.
Yeah, we got Mulan, who was basically kick-ass in armor.
Yeah.
We got the Tangled princess, who
she's more girly, but she's more girly, but she can still hit you with a frying pan. Yeah.
She still hits you with a frying pan, and she's strong-willed, and she has her own opinions.
Yeah.
We have
Enchanted really sent up the old princess tropes. I didn't see it, but I heard it really sent them up.
I kind of want to see that now.
Yeah,
maybe we should see that tonight.
See that, yeah.
But then we can do another review.
Oh my gosh!
But there was that the Black Princess. I can't remember her name. Tiana from Princess and the Frog. I love that movie, by the way. Far underrated. So yeah, in recent years, the typical giggling princess who just does whatever she's told, it really has been laid to the wayside, partially because of feminism, which I approve of.
Yeah.
I hate useless characters.
Yeah.
Shining armor, your day will come.
Anyway, but so now we have the actiony princess who's chafing at the society expectations,
and she has to get married in order to keep the truce of her clan or whatever.
Yeah. Which is fine enough premise, except for the fact that it was so. Well, okay, let's recount how the main thing that happens next in the plot, which is she gets this.
Well, the movie starts out, I think, maybe would be the best place to start.
We just
it shows Merida hanging around having a picnic with her family until a bear shows up. Cue Stephen Colbert jokes. Yeah, a bear eats her father's hand, so they've got kind of a chip on their shoulder regarding bears in these Irish clans.
I thought they were Scottish.
Scottish?
Man, we gotta figure out the difference between Scotland and Ireland.
Yeah, I honestly do. I'm gonna get letters about this, but for years I thought they were the same place.
Yeah. See,
then again, I also couldn't tell my own. Then again, I also couldn't remember the names of my cousins, so that's less of a failing of. That's less of racism and more of I'm a dumbass. Yeah, so I'm going to probably make a few more mistakes calling her Irish. I apologize to that for our listeners. I'm blaming Sonic Sons.
Okay.
But anyway, so in these Scottish clans, they have a thing against bears because legends.
It's not even that important that there's a thing against bears. It mainly forms a subplot with...
But it becomes a fairly major plot point.
It becomes a major plot point that the mother gets turned into a bear, not the fact that bears are hated by the clan.
Well, they are hated by the clan.
Yeah, well, yeah. But
like,
that is the subplot of, oh, okay, he's chasing her and now she might be in danger when she's in the castle type of thing. Which, okay, becomes big enough by the end that it's a thing. At that point, we have two bears fighting.
Which is pretty awesome. And Pete, well, we're already getting letters from Scottish. We might as well get letters from PETA. But the main reason this movie did not work for me is because of the advertising.
Yeah, which is potentially an unfair way to judge a movie, but we'll do it anyway.
Would we do anything different? But one of the big draws of the movie was that it would show this badass princess with frighteningly large hair.
Yep.
I'm just remembering Strax saying, "Where's the one with the giant head?" It's called hair, Strax. Strax and Brave. Get on it, Pixar.
Oh, yeah.
Strax and everything, really.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this badass princess crouched in this haunted forest with these spirits hanging around in the background. Very Princess Mononoke-ish. And if you know me at all, Princess Mononoke, favorite movie of all time for me. What's yours?
It's like my top 5. It's always hard to tell which is the top because I love Spirited Away too. You know.
But anyways, so it's bringing to mind Princess Mononoke. It's bringing to mind all the major, huge successes that Pixar's had in the past. This epic story of...
So basically really driving the adventure.
And the subtitle, the thing on the poster,
you can change your fate. No.
Change your fate. Change your fate. I honestly forgot about it for a second. That's the reason why I'm pissed.
Okay. Change your fate, yeah. And I remember telling you afterwards, I felt like, okay, so the bear is like going to be some sort of mystical enemy thing, and she has to shoot it with like the arrow of fate,
destiny,
and she kills the thing and like changes her fate and fricks. It's almost a Gurren Lagann thing, you know, like frick everything I'm going to do my way.
We move beyond who we are a minute before.
Yeah.
But
so
there wasn't really much fate defying.
There wasn't much bravery either. Like all Pixar movies have some bravery. They all have action scenes. Okay. This one was not especially brave.
I mean, considering the title, you would expect like I don't know.
Well,
she armors up and goes kicking ass.
Right. Or I expected a major, and this would be like sort of the spiritual development thing, a major confrontation with fear. And she's alone, and she has to learn to be brave, and she becomes brave. A huge character development by the end of this. That's what I thought we were going for.
And I thought it was a defying destiny story.
Yeah,
which
same
I
thing.
hate the idea of destiny. That we're all predestined to do things.
I love defying it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
They literally punch destiny in the face with a drill.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And that's literally not slang. Oh, they literally destroyed things. No,
literally.
But basically, the plot is that Merida is going to get married. She doesn't want to get married, so she tries to...
You remember the movie we compared it to? That really just sums it all up. This movie is Freaky Friday, where mother and daughter have tension in their relationship. They get into a magical conundrum.
It's Freaky Friday with magic and Scottish people and bears.
Yeah, pretty much. They get into a magical conundrum.
You could actually drop the Scottish people. Just Freaky Friday with bears would be awesome. Can you imagine just like the mother and the bear switch places? I'm just imagining the mother going to a important business meeting. Okay, so what do you think we should do, miss? Oh, okay, we were apparently eating the stockholders.
That's a new strategy. But okay, so they get in a magical conundrum. Because of that conundrum, they learn to see each other's points of view. Then they ease the tension in their relationship, and soon thereafter, they fix the magical problem. That is the core of the movie.
Which is not what it was implied to be.
Not what we were hoping it would be. I would love the Princess Mononoke style anything, yeah.
Yeah, Princess Mononoke. Something where she shows how brave she is, but she's not really
she is brave, but just not... That's not the focus of it. It's not...
So the title's kind of a lie.
Right, so it's not about how she has to be brave in order to achieve the story's goal. It's about how she has to be considerate. The movie, you could call it considerate. Because that's the whole point. She has to be more considerate to her mother. Her mother has to be more considerate to her. You know?
I mean, it's brave. That's just one of the things she is. And it's not a particularly important thing.
It's not
it's like calling Finding Nemo water.
Yeah, kind of.
But, more importantly, it doesn't even follow the defying destiny in that every step of the way, she follows these little annoying...
The wisps.
The wisps.
Yeah.
She follows the wisps. And why? Because if you follow the wisps, they're supposed to lead you on your destiny.
Right, and you see...
And yet, all the time in the movie, she's saying, I want to change my destiny.
Yes.
Beam me up, Scotty. Okay,
that would be the awesome history for that. I'm going to change my fate and work on a Star Trek show.
I'm going to change my fate by working with Con Nooney and Singh on SETI Alpha 5. God! I thought this was SETI Alpha 6. This is SETI Alpha 5!
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We are not discussing the movie at all, are we?
We are the rambling reviewers. All right.
Okay, so every time she says, "Oh, I want to change my destiny," she goes, "But how shall I change my destiny?" I know, by blindly following my destiny.
Right, and you
have failed.
Right from the beginning.
Do you hear what you are saying with the words coming out of your mouth?
Stupid
idiot.
So she does. No, let's be fair, because her technical, not magic destiny, but her social destiny is to go get betrothed and be like normal and not be badass. And she does defy the betrothal, and she becomes more badass. So that's something. But when it comes to the wisps...
But destiny is supposed to be one path that you follow. Destiny is... I consider it a personal thing that fate and destiny are different things. You can choose your fate. By enacting certain moments, you can set yourself down different paths.
Okay, that's not the definition of fate they're using, though, when they say change your fate, yeah?
Yeah, but that's always how I've defined it.
Okay.
Destiny is like you're on a railroad track.
Yeah.
You don't see a train turning 90 degrees. Okay, you're not supposed to see a train
You ever
turning
seen
90
Steam
degrees.
Boy? A train does that. It's the most badass thing ever.
Okay, but it's not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Trains are on a rail. They will go in the direction the rail takes them.
Right, and then
Assuming there's no switcher stations.
right, and going from that metaphor, we have wisps, which lead you in a line. Literally physical. There's a line, and so right from the beginning, I thought, aha, there's going to be this critical moment where the line points this way, and
she's
goes
going that way.
and it would be a big deal.
And in doing that, she would find out that her destiny is hers to choose.
Right.
It finds out that
Right.
destiny would have had her kill her mother. Or something equally bad.
Or something terrible. Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah.
But
yeah.
because she changed it, because she didn't follow those destiny wisps,
Right.
she was able to change her fate and regain control of her life.
Right, and find the sort of life that she wants for herself. Yeah.
But no, she never does that.
She never and I would let it go if it was not mentioned or if they simply had change your fate as on the poster, but they said it like 6 times at least in this movie. Like, change your fate. You can change your fate. I need to change my fate. And that's not Scottish anymore. But whatever. you know?
need to change your fate. Blah, blah. Okay, I'm just not.
I'm gonna practice accents one of these days, just so I can. But yeah, I mean, so she does it kind of, but not in the magical sense. And it's what you were fated to have fights with your mother, and now you're on better terms. That's not particularly awe-inspiring, is it?
Yeah, you're fated to do what any kid does in a Disney movie. You disagree with your parents, and in the end, you make up.
Yeah.
Because you realize they had points, and they realized you had points. It wasn't really that. I mean, the scenery, that was amazing.
Oh, sure. The graphics are, I mean, her hair, just the technology behind her hair, I'm sure.
That's a phone.
Great.
Sorry.
That's a phone ringing.
My bad. Sorry.
Sorry.
But the story could have used some work.
It's,
You know what it was kind of like?
what?
The Emperor's New Groove.
In what way?
Forced transformation. And then they have to go on a big
Okay,
adventure
yeah,
to
yeah,
get back
that's true.
home and get
Okay.
everything fixed.
I was thinking of the mother-daughter thing there.
I was thinking thematically animal transfer. And here's another failing of the movie. The witch in the cottage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I grant she's there for comic relief. Mm-hmm. But she just felt so out of place in this movie. Maybe if the setting was more like Finding Nemo, where silly things do happen. Like when Darla walks into the room and she's a known fish killer, everything starts breaking every time she steps into the room.
Yeah,
The fish are terrified of her, and it's all played for laughs. But like in this movie, it's like we have clan politics, and if you don't marry one of these people, we'll go back to the years of
the accent. But
you'll go back into the years of warfare we had before I kicked everyone's asses. Okay, yeah. That's good. That's a good story. That's a good setup.
The witch felt too random to you there.
The witch did not feel thematically appropriate. It felt a little more like Toy Story, where there were some silly things, but they fit into the theme of these are toys.
Right, like
okay, so there's
rules
an emperor
set up to begin with. Yeah.
There's Emperor Zurg, and he's shooting people with like little foam balls.
Yeah.
Okay, that's silly, but that's what toys do.
Right. Yeah.
And then there's this witch, and she's living in a forest, and she's carving a
It was
shitload
weird
of
that
bears.
she was carving bears. Yeah, I don't know. She was just a random bear obsession. I mean, there are a couple of nice moments with the witch. I love that when she started arguing with her knives. You remember that? She's like, "Get out, knives!" She's like, "What if I pay you?" And then the knives turn around to face the witch. She's like, "Oh wait, no payment." So it was a little like those arm robots in Iron Man that always have a little more personality than you realize.
But those arm robots.
Made sense in context.
They
You're
weren't
right.
plot points.
And they also have more plot points, but yeah.
But here's the problem, the other problem I have with the witch, and Merida's reaction to her. If you live in a fairy tale, you should know that anytime magic is discussed, you act like a fucking lawyer and get them to determine, like in an 80-page contract, exactly what you wanted to do. You don't go, I want to change my destiny. For all you know, that could have turned you into a cucumber.
Or
because you would be dead. It would change your destiny, all right, because it's cyanide. Your mom would be dead, and then the succession wars would begin.
Wow, that actually sounds like an interesting idea for a story with like total random magicness. Like, okay, take this potion. No idea what it'll do. Only take it if you're fricked. You know?
Yay! I'm a llama again. Wait. Oh my God.
What?
You know what would be so cool? This crazy old witch lady and Yzma from Emperor's New Groove used to be like, like go to the same college of magic.
Yeah.
That's how Yzma can brew animal potions.
That would be funny.
But
Yeah, I wasn't too
you go.
bugged with
I
that.
want to change my fate. You're asking a witch? Dear God, you earlier had a thing about how fairies and magic can fuck your shit up.
Wait, she had an earlier thing about
Yeah,
that?
it's why they didn't want to stay in the fairy circle of giant stones.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
earlier said magic can be very bad and you should stay the fuck away from it because it's fucking magic and it will fuck you up because fuck you.
Yeah, not in those exact words, but yeah.
But, yeah, so you don't make generally worded requests because this is the kind of world where you wish on a genie, make me a sandwich, you will suddenly be two slices of rye, pastrami, mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato, and onions.
Yeah, I would give it a lot more credit for, okay, look, she doesn't know she's a fictional character, but you point out that the fairy circle thing, it's a little more, okay, yeah, magic is dangerous. I could see that. You should maybe pay attention.
Here's the kind of scene I would like to see. What kind of potion do you want? And Merida just pulls out the wagon and pulls out this like 80-page document. Part 1.
No, that was great.
Part 1, the undersigned, therefore referred to as Merida. 3 days later. Okay, fine, I'll grant your stupid wish. Just go away.
That was cool how that worked in Order of the Stick, where Roy tries that and it backfires on the Oracle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what the stick for you though. Always playing with those tropes.
The third thing I didn't like about the witch, the answering machine cauldron. Again, that just didn't.
That felt
felt like it was trying to be a pop culture joke.
I was about to say, it was sliding into Shrek territory there.
Yes.
Which was great for Shrek because it was meant to be pop in the first place. But this was, hey, I thought we were doing a fairy tale and now it's a cauldron answering machine. That was a little odd, yeah.
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 I mean, granted, I like Shrek. Shrek is one of my favorite animated movies.
But you got to be consistent with your own story.
Like I said in the Superman review, be consistent with your bullshit.
Yes.
I'm the foul-mouthed one, in case you haven't noticed.
Oh, we have noticed. That's okay.
But, yeah, if you're going to tell a story, keep the rules the same. A equals A, B equals B.
Right, and then the themes stay the same in conjunction with that.
Yeah. If you're doing Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, fine. You throw in random...
Yeah,
you can have epic...
That was the whole point.
Epic and random intermixed. Mm-hmm. If you're doing Farscape, just keep up the crazy and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
If you're doing a fairy tale, you should try to keep it a fairy tale story. You don't suddenly have Master Chief landing in the Forward Unto Dawn and like start shooting the Wicked Witch.
Thankfully, well, that would be pretty
Note to
cool.
self,
Yeah.
I have a new fanfiction idea.
How we would have done this. I would have said, okay, you want to keep that betrothal aspect, play my own hand deal. Okay, cool. But let's make it. There's a whole magical concept of fate as she's resisting this thing. It like sort of fricks up the world, and
But then I would complain that like her this girl's one choice.
No, that's it though. Is that fate is unfair. And then the rest of the movie would be, I'm going to go get my magic bow of destiny and kill that freaking bear and fix the world and make it so I can do what I want, frick you, fate. And it would be symbolic to frick you, society, for your dumb rules.
Okay, that works.
See? And then we could have our freaking battle in the middle of the forest. And a major struggle with fear and becoming brave. And bravery is like the key element to changing your fate, you know?
Like we said, bravery, it was the title, but it didn't really...
Yeah, and the previous title was The Bear and the Bow, which...
That makes sense!
Well, it makes half sense. Her bow isn't actually that important to the movie, is it?
Yeah, I think it gets, like, destroyed in the first scene.
It's there to establish that she's an action princess. But she doesn't get to shoot anybody, because who's she going to shoot? Her mom? Right?
And this is a Disney movie. You're not going to be shooting people.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, unless maybe it was, like, magic and very not real, but yeah.
Unless she pulls out her costume to reveal she's Green Arrow and she's like a boxing glove arrow.
That would be interesting.
That would be the coolest movie ever. Who is the masked Scotswoman? The Green Scotswoman? That'd be great. Now, our daughter's going to... You shall let your daughter marry whoever she wants. And also stay out late with that cute Donny O'Flanagan boy. I would pay so much money for that.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet movie companies would pay equal amounts of money so that I go away.
We should be writers for Hishy. We should totally... if they ever needed writers, but yeah.
How it should have ended, by the way.
Yeah. Go look it up. It's fun stuff.
So, again, and in the middle of the movie, we're dropped into this legend of how this...
Yeah.
There were 4 tribes long ago.
That was a little confusing. Remember how that was a 4 and 4?
Yeah.
There were 4 tribes long ago, and one of them, like, the guy was evil. And there's 4 tribes in the modern day, so I thought it was supposed to match up, and, like, one of them was evil or something. And, like,
yeah.
Turns out this was a completely different group of 4 tribes.
Unless you're trying to go for a Battlestar Galactica, all of this has happened before, and all of this will happen again type of thing.
Be odd.
Which, actually, that it kind of did, but not really.
It didn't. No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sorry. But, okay, so see, it fails in that regard, too.
Well, it doesn't have to match up with Battlestar Galactica.
Well, I know it doesn't. I'm just saying they're trying to go for history repeats itself.
I think they were trying to go
I think
for,
it was like
we need a villain. And the villain was going to be Mor'du. Was it Mor'du?
Mor'du, yeah.
Mor'du.
Which, yeah, I don't think the witch is that good. I think she's actually a psycho.
I don't know. Yeah, she's crazy. I don't
Yeah,
know
she's crazy, but also kind of a sociopath. She doesn't give a crap what her magic does.
Yes, no.
There's this image that's like scattered around 4chan. It's like a comic that says, it shows a wizard. I could have sworn I left a shotgun around here. Oh well, I'll just make 50 more and then just leave them. And the last panel shows the wizard smiling. Wizards, no sense of right and wrong. And that's kind of what this witch is. Like, she makes bears. That seems to be her only talent. Making bears. If she was a pony, her cutie mark would be a bear.
Pretty much. Pretty scary.
And she doesn't even, like, give anyone warnings.
And it's not...
I mean, here's something. If you live in a magical world where magic is known to screw people over because of the Fae or because of potions, then here's what you should do. Give warning labels on your shit. Here's why. Here's what... You say, you must be careful. This can change your universe. No, you say, be careful. It'll turn whoever drinks this thing into a frickin' bear. It'll turn it into a 600-pound ball of rip and tear.
Yeah, and then the change becomes permanent after 3 days.
Yeah, you should mention that in, like, the... Hang on.
Yeah. Do you have, like, a manual on those?
Okay, this is a set of pills that I take. Allow me to explain, this has much less side effects than turning you into a goddamn bear. This is just something to help me with ADHD. Caution, may cause drowsiness or dizziness. This drug may impair the ability to drive or operate machinery. Use with care until you become familiar with the effects. Swallow whole. Do not chew or crush. Take in the morning. And read the medication guide that comes with this medicine. There is a guide to take this medicine that I am holding in my hand. When something that is required that makes you less hyper has more warning labels than something that requires that in the end result is full body conversion to another species, you have failed.
Yeah, that was better for what I thought you were going for there, because you were ranting and then you went for the pills, and I thought you were like, I just need to take some more pills. And like this movie is causing me to need more medicine, and I was like, wow.
Oh no, that'll be for when we get to Canterlot Wedding.
Oh, okay.
Eventually, not now. Not
I mean,
distant future. We already did Canterlot Wedding. Oh,
yeah, that's true. I would give some credence to like, in the modern world, we have these things because a couple of centuries ago we didn't, and people got fricked up. So hey, this being a couple centuries ago movie by itself does tell you something. Yes, it would make sense though for to mention it changes people into bears.
And there's a time limit. Dear God, my medicine mentions how long it lasts.
Well, I mean, this at least is not a complaint necessarily to the story, because okay, the witch is completely irresponsible. That was kind of her point. It's not like the movie praises her like, that witch is the best person. That we should all be more like the witch. The more flaws with the plot were like it just didn't hit the notes we hoped it would, and didn't feel epic like we hoped it would.
It didn't feel as original as.
Yeah, something on the epic bit at the beginning when they establish that she's adventurous and she like climbs a freaking like rock face and like dances under a waterfall.
Yeah,
she was really adventurous at the end, and then deals with family matters for the rest of the movie and not really waterfalls and all this awesomeness.
Okay, yeah, I agree, Pixar. That was pretty, but look, Cars I think is one of your more cliched plot-wise movies. Pixar. It's nothing really to write home about. We've seen this kind of thing before.
I still enjoy. I've enjoyed. Every
I still
Pixar
enjoy.
movie. Yeah.
I have enjoyed every Pixar movie.
Yeah.
But this was kind of like Cars in that it didn't really feel like this brought a whole lot new to the table.
Yeah, Toy Story felt new in its not just its animation, but the plotting of it. Like, I can't think of another movie that's quite like that, because they're toys and you get replaced. And what is that an analogy to? Nothing.
It's obsolescence and how you deal with that, and that's not something that a whole lot of movies bring up.
Right? Yeah.
What happens to the thing? They're toys. They're just sitting around.
Right,
what happens when you get older? How do they feel about that?
Yeah, it was a very clever way to. It reflected on human feelings, but not through a cliche story like a structure we'd seen before. And this was Freaky Friday, so I definitely had seen it before because I've seen it before.
And WALL-E,
anyway.
he lives in a post-apocalyptic garbage dump, and yet all he wants is a friend.
Yeah, that's nice.
I mean, granted, we've seen that kind of story before. I mean, I want a friend. But it's not so easy when your only friend is a cockroach.
Yeah. And then they blended that too with the environmental message and like these other people.
An anti-consumerist message and exercise you fat pigs message.
So that blend was interesting, yeah. But yeah, so Brave, yeah. Still good, but not as much as we hoped. I guess that pretty much wraps it up for Brave.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you for listening. This has been Sonic Zones.
Crap, it's only been half an hour.
That's what's wrong with that. We'll just do episodes of varying lengths.
Okay.
Now, if we wanted to, we could just, paste another thing onto this one until it's roughly an hour.
Oh, okay.
This has been Sonic Zones.
And this has been Sith King.
Thanks for listening.
Random reviewers.
Bye. Rambling. Whatever.
Rambling reviewers.